We've got tips and recipes for healthy living. So for fun and inspiration, come and join us in the raw food world.
Welcome everybody, this is Matt Monarch with the Raw Food World TV show. And today is October 5th. November. I'm not doing good with the October-November thing here. November 5th. Right, babe?
Yeah, Thursday.
And what are we doing right now?
We're back at the spring. We're filling up.
And people were complaining like we gotta be careful because it's
a plastic pipe and there's algae growing in it. It's clearly very dangerous.
We don't need no one to tell us what to do. No.
Apparently the TDS here is 4 to 5 parts per million. That's like unheard of low. So we're very excited about this water.
And I can vouch for that because we took our TDS meter, we put it in there, and it was only like 4 parts per million. It was ridiculous. And there's this, what was it? Was he a truck driver?
Yeah.
A truck driver just drove up here. Tell him the story.
It was so sweet. This guy, there was like 2 of them in this little truck thing, and they pulled up and we were like, oh, what's going on here? He came out and he had a little Coke bottle and a little like traveling mug thing. And he was like, oh, can I come and get some water as well? And he just pulled up and like got a little bit of water and went on his way. And I asked him, like, are there places like this around, all over around here? And he's like, yeah, they're everywhere. And it was like, this is just totally normal to him to just like stop at the little springs everywhere. It was just so cool to see that that's like part of the flow of his day, to just stop with his little plastic Coke bottle and fill it up like straight from a fresh spring. It was beautiful. He
pretty much said all this water is clean. Unbelievable. We're so conditioned to believe that all water on the earth was polluted, me included, a couple months ago. And we're with our friends here. We're filling up our bottles right now. How's it going?
It's phenomenal.
Is this your first time drinking fresh spring water?
It is. It is. And you can tell a big difference between that and bottled water and even tap water.
Wow.
So.
What do you notice different?
It doesn't sit in your stomach. It almost just goes directly into your tongue and your throat. You don't even feel it in your stomach as much. It's almost instant, what's the word I'm looking for?
Absorption?
Hydration.
Hydration?
Yeah.
Nice. I mean, he was being hardcore. He went straight to the right here and was drinking it coming down the mountain.
And eating the algae.
Eating the algae. How was the algae?
It was sandy. I've had better algae before. We'll just put it that way.
Right on. And also we have Ashley.
Hi.
How's it going?
Great. This is amazing. This is our first time to a spring and we are addicted. We're going to get on the findaspring.com. Hopefully going to get my dad, he's got a spring on his land. Hopefully get that up and running so we can continue this because it's awesome.
Wow. My hands and feet are freezing. They're soaked. And so you're into the raw food lifestyle?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Didn't you overcome certain condition or something?
Yeah, I had an issue with my thyroid and it was amazing. It was like once I got onto the raw foods, within 4 months it improved drastically, and I'm finally able to say that I'm not going to have to be back on the medication. I'm really happy about that. And I also had a neck injury that it was 7 months into it, and I was just really getting down on the fact that it hadn't healed. And then once I got onto the raw foods, literally 4 months later, I went back to the doctor, and I don't know if it was a coincidence. I don't think it was, but it was healed, and my fracture was gone. So.
Wow. So what kind of thyroid issue did you have?
Well, it was over hypothyroid. So I didn't feel a lot of side effects from it, but.
What were you taking?
Synthroid.
And now it's just, you're done with that?
I'm done.
Wow.
Gone forever.
There you have it. They say you can't, the doctors say you can't get off that sort of thing, right?
Right.
But I guess they're mistaken.
Yeah, it took me a while. I was trying, before I was into raw foods, I was trying some supplements and things, and I was seeing a little improvement, but not what I did once I got down to raw foods. I saw the big difference, and I felt the difference.
Right.
That's a lot for me.
Wow. So, right on. Did you heal yourself from anything?
Other than a bad lifestyle, no. No. I'm clean, I'm happy, and I'm healthy now.
Didn't you have a drinking problem?
The first step's admitting, right? Yeah, I drank a little too much once in a while, but now I don't miss it. I'm happier now, healthier now, and I'd rather drink spring water.
Right on. Right on.
And these guys are going through a big transition in their lives, they tell us. They are stepping out of corporate America and stepping into the flow, and they're seeing what's going to happen, so stay tuned.
Do you guys have a website or anything?
Not yet. We're working on it.
Are you on Facebook or?
Not yet.
Really?
MySpace, but not.
No?
We're working on it. I'm actually in the process of getting a website put together right now, trying to get some pictures and some data up there. So.
Cool. So what was that called? Hyper or hypothyroidism?
Hypo.
You had hypothyroidism.
Hypo.
And it's gone.
Yes.
Love it. And didn't you say you started a green business of building or something?
Greenhouse Enterprises in Columbus, Ohio, yes. Everything is kind of, it's probably going to be up and running in the next 2 or 3 months here, so.
So what do you do with that?
Well, what we're starting out now is we're just rehabbing old houses, making them more energy efficient. Roofing, electrical, insulation, stuff like that. And we also have growing some hydroponics, vegetables and stuff like that. Columbus, the weather's not conducive to growing produce year-round, so we're going to grow our own produce indoors. And we can go into your house and actually build you a room to grow your own produce.
So, wow, that's incredible. That's like totally incredible.
Right.
Do you do that out of Columbus, or is it like, how far will you go?
We're just in Columbus right now, but we will travel.
So if someone in California tomorrow said, you know what, come out, we want you to do this, will you do it?
We would. It would be expensive, but yes, we would.
How do they get a hold of you?
You can reach me on my cell phone, 614-561-8848, and that's probably the best way to reach me.
Okay, and you said email?
And ask for Will.
Yes. You can email at ashpatay, P-E-T-T-A-Y @yahoo.com.
Okay, so he said ask for Will. All right.
Ask for Will.
All right. So I guess we're spring watered up. Hydrated as can be. The freshest, the better. Like, so I'm gonna drink a lot before we go. And so we got
Angela Sixmonite.
and
Ashley Patay.
and
Will Maddie.
and Matt Monarch with his hands and feet freezing, ready to fall off. And we'll see you tomorrow at the Raw Food World TV show.
Thanks for joining us. We'll see you again at the Raw Food World.